That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
I type for a living. I make small movements with my fingers. That's about it.
Well, I try to.
Yeah, Sean went out of his...
On my keyboard, I got really small movements.
Mm.
Oh, because it's like all ergonomic and stuff. So you're just like...
And because I've remapped a lot of the keys, so I don't have to reach for things. Here, I'll show you my keyboard. There's one half of it.
Ah,
and there's the other half of it.
I need to pull mine back in here.
But I can remap things so that, like, instead of like having to hit like Control C and Control V and reach all the way over there for the control, I can just hit like a single key or double tap a key and get the same effect. So
fancy.
And I've done all kinds of things like that. It's really messed up my typing on my laptop.
Well, I always see things about 100 keyboard shortcuts you never knew and things that, and it's like, I can't keep those all in my head.
No, that's a bit much.
Control X, Control C, Control V. Okay. I've been dealing with those for decades. I get it. But when you start dealing with all the obscure stuff in SSMS, it's easier for me to just go find it on the menu.
Yeah, exactly. But so another good example of like that big red button, like right there.
That is a big red button.
It is a big red button, and it's perfectly reachable by my thumb. And so all I got to do is hold down that button for 1 second, and I get Control A, Control C. So it automatically selects everything and copies it.
For the record, I am a shortcut nerd, and I tried to use Sean's keyboard over the course of days and lost my absolute mind because I can't deal with an upheaval that big.
It took me a while to learn all my shortcuts, but like if I want to select an entire line, I just double click. I just double tap the delete key. If I want to select from where I am down to the end of the page, I just click it and hold it down. So I've got all these little shortcuts that I've done for things that keep me from like reaching with my pinkies, which is what causes a lot of carpal tunnel. So it's an outstanding setup. I love it.
Decades ago, my wife switched to one of those old school Microsoft ergonomic keyboards. It's not a split keyboard, but it's, the keypad is split on one physical keyboard. And she tends to eat while she's typing a lot. So she has like grease on her fingers. And so she has worn all of the lettering off the keyboard, you see. And so when I have to go do tech support for her, because that's my job, she presents me with this keyboard to use where the keys are at a weird angle and there are no clues as to which keys do what. I mean, a good touch typist can just adapt, but I'm a 6-finger typist. I've been a 6-finger typist for decades. I'll
show you the 6-finger later, honey.
Yeah, so the index, the middle finger, and the thumb on each hand. Basically, that's what I do. And I type like 55 words a minute. I tested once doing it that way. And I took a typing class and I couldn't afford the productivity hit to learn how to do it the right way. So I just kept typing my way because it was just fast enough. I could probably double my speed if I touch typed, but nobody's got time for that. So I just, and I think more than I type in my job. So it's kind of okay. But whenever I've got to work on my wife's keyboard, I just want to pound my head against her desk. It's just awful.
Well, this keyboard's completely modular, so I can order all new keys.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah, I know.
Totally
she wants to get onto the topic.
Don't get me wrong. This is all excellent B-roll. We're going to talk about keyboards, and you're going to be an absolute featured speaker there, Mark. But yeah, I'm going to.
I had a Northgate back in the day.
In my day.
Oh yeah, function keys across the top and down the side. and you could remap everything. It's fabulous. Oh, well.
So everyone hang out for after the main talk and we'll get back on keyboards or what else the topic is.
So
Oh, don't get me wrong.